Hey guys, what's going on? Just stopped by to see Mark over at Hot Rod Performance and drove the C10 and picked up some cool stuff from Baer. And Sonny's doing his modeling debut. Sonny Leonard, world famous engine builder, and Wiener Dog. Wiener Dog. So these are the 13-inch rear brakes from Baer for the work truck, shop truck. It's a 4-piston caliper for the rear. These are the backing plates that go on the rear differential. You can see they have an emergency brake shoe built inside the backing plate. And then the rotor is 2-piece. Brake rotor obviously to stop the car, but the hat doubles as an emergency brake drum. Brake shoe, e-brake drum. There is the adjustable proportioning valve that goes on their Remaster, which is what I have on the car now. It's that master cylinder right there, billet, super wicked. Dig that thing. So 13s for the rear, 14s for the front. There are the 6-piston calipers for the front and the hubs. I think I may have already done this video, but here's a recap. Rear brake kit along with shims and banjo fittings, banjo bolts. These are for the front, front and rear. These are the brackets that hold everything to the car. The mounting hardware. This saddens me a little bit. We're gonna have to have a new brake line made. Just spotted that. Might as well do 2 because this one looks like it's bobbled 2. So maybe in shipping, something must have moved on them and they got pinched somehow. So those are the fronts. The rears are fine. Cool.
Out with the 2-month-old, and in with the brand new. These ball joints are 73 through 87. Just probably use. A couple things to be aware of when you're doing this is the depth of the cotter pin hole. You want the castellated nut to actually be used. The cotter pin needs to go through that, otherwise it'll loosen up. So I actually have a washer that I put on top of it that then brings it up so that when the cotter pin goes through, it's actually interfering with the castellated nut, so it can't come loose. Yep, that seal goes right over that hub in the back. So that's a step in the right direction. And this will answer that question. Okay, so what I've done is removed the diff cover, pulled out the C-clips that hold the axles in. Because this has a locker in it, a little bit of a pain, but no worries. There's the axles. I snatch out the 4 9/16 bolts that hold the backing plate on, unhook the emergency brake cable, and unhook the brake line on the back. It's leaking a little bit of brake fluid, not a big deal. Now, instead of taking all this apart, it should just pull right off with a little massaging. So there, it's all off, ready to be completely removed. Save me a little bit of work. Now I can clean all this up and start putting the Baer backing plates on with all the e-brake and everything built into it. What I am going to do is cut that brake line a little bit shorter and flare it. Make a little tab, weld a little tab that comes with the kit onto the axle, and then hang the caliper. But I'll do all that after the caliper's mounted to get the best location for it so it doesn't interfere with potential of future exhaust. And that's really about it. Okay, so that's it for the rear brakes. As you can see, all I did was take the old backing plates, completely loaded with all the drums or all the shoes and springs and everything off in one piece, just by pulling the axle, the 4 bolts, and then the whole backing plate e-brake cable complete. The new stuff just goes right on. That backing plate bolted right on. See, I think you can see that. It's a floating rotor, or floating caliper. It's in a little sleeve. As soon as I pump up the brakes, that's going to take up all that space. It comes with a shim packs to center the rotor in the floating caliper, so it's even on both sides. I don't know if you can catch that. Hey, you can kind of see the light right through there. So yeah, what I did do, it comes with a little hose clamp and a bracket to connect the 2 cables. I cut the factory cable and did a double flare on that. It comes with ends to flare back on, and then it came with these lines, which are nice. That's it with the rear brakes. Good to go.